today we're gonna figure out exactly how to get your child to listen to you. Because do you have often problems with your child that is not listening to you, especially when it's an important life-saving direction, like not crossing the street in front of a fast approaching car? It can be very stressful, so it's very important. And today I am here to help you out. Okay, so I'm Marie Phoenix. I'm an expert in parenting. I've been teaching on the web for over 16 years now, and I'm a mom of 5 children, and I have higher studies as well. And I love to stay on top of everything parenting about the science and everything about it. So, and I also love to test it in real life. So, what I bring you here is really tested and prove it as well to work. So we're gonna take a look at the 3 biggest why your child might not listen to you and what to do about it, so you can keep them safe at all time and make it easier and more peaceful in your home. Reason number 1 why your child might not listen to you is because they are not safely attached to you. Okay, for millennia, it was built into us that we had to be bonded with an adult that could keep us safe and protected. And this safe, like, attachment bond that is called in psychology is crucial for kids. So they might not listen to you because they don't feel emotionally attached to you at the point where you are right now. So maybe there was a fight and they kind of disconnected, or maybe they don't feel close enough to you to listen to you, okay? And there may be another situation where they're more attached to someone else who's gonna give them clues. And so maybe it could be like peers. It happens frequently, like friends. So the attachment is very strong and it's a strong bond. So when you are not attached to your parent, you can be strongly attached to a friend, and this bond will take, like, it's going to be the most important bond for them, and they're not going to be listening to something that's competing with this attachment to not lose this connection. This is very important to work on this bond and to, like, retame kind of your child if it's not there for you, because a child that has not this bond will not feel inclined to listen to instructions, or may even not exactly know that they have to listen and they have to it's for their safety. It can be very counter to their safety and security. To remedy this, make sure you spend ample amount of time with them, and when you feel something's off, or when you feel maybe they come back from school or they're not attached to you, spend some time with them, and then after that explain your reasons, or we're going to go into that more. But this is kind of the little known step that is important for you to get listened to, and without being like forceful or anything. So it's a positive parenting always. I always give those positive attachment parenting tips, and it's going to help you out very much to connect and give your instructions. So spend a lot of time connecting, laughing, playing, and bedtime stories can be very useful to explore a particular topic you want to explore, like not crossing the street. So this is a great way to bond with your child and get them to listen to what is important to them. Reason number 2, your child needs very clear instructions. When you explain to your little love, it's very important to speak clearly and simply and make sure they listen to you, because sometimes they can be like attracted to a lot of noises or some stuff happening around them. So you can go in a place where you're gonna be like very connected to the other, and there's not gonna be a lot of sounds or toys, and you can explain them. Okay, you can do that a lot of times as well, so it's gonna be easier for them to understand what you mean. Simplicity is your key to success with a little child, because acoustic signals start to develop between 2 and 5. So before that, even being nonverbal can help even more. So you can try fun games to help them listen to you, like green light, red light, and explain about something. Oh, red light, it doesn't work. Oh, green light, you can go. And so they are kind of cues that they can listen to you. Remember, communication is a two-way street. So you listen to them and they listen to you. And it's respectful, democratic kind of way to have a clear communication with your child, and it's something that was really practiced back in the days in tribal setting. Everybody would have their say, and sometimes they don't listen to you because they have a very valid point, and we have to take their point of view and considerations. Before we move on to the next step, remember to subscribe to have all our useful videos coming to you. Reason number 3. This reason I really like because not a lot of people are talking about this and positive parenting. Okay, it's your child might not listen to you because they need strong leadership. It's also built into our biology. If your child doesn't feel that you are a kind of an alpha, they will not be inclined to listen to you, and they will take this alpha state. And this can start very young. Until your child has the maturity necessary to take all the big decisions in his life, he has to defer his decision, the big ones, to you. Dr. Deborah McNamara also tells something very interesting I would like to cite. When an adult regains the lead through caring dominance, the child will remain and the caretaking offered. So we don't like to think about this because we don't like to think of ourselves in kind of a animalistic way, but it's really built into our biology because for survival, again, if there's no one to take care of them, children have to take the lead and be the hero in their journey. But for now, you are their hero and they have to understand that you are the leader. So make sure you are always calm, assertive. You choose your battles. Well, I don't like battles. You choose your point, you choose what is very important, and you talk about it. And you are the leader, and you explain why you are the leader. So with time, they're gonna know more. They're gonna understand more what you mean with that. So always stay calm in a situation and say, if needed, say what you need to say. Also, what I find is very useful is that you lead by showing them, like again with gesture or doing stuff, and they join in. Because when you tend to bark commands, kids get this bossy attitude back. They get taught this attitude, so they will become bossy. Okay, so you just do your task in the daily life, and you show that you're in charge. You show that they don't have to take the lead. They don't have to take the adult. They don't have to be the mom, the dad. Okay, because you're strong, you're capable, you can do this. You got this. You got this, mom and dad. And so when you are in this strong, positive attitude, and you say this is how it's gonna be, and we need to do that, and you can do a short meeting before going to an outing or before doing a task if needed. With time, with age as well, when they are more capable of understanding. When they're young, you just show them and you give them directive, or you let them play freely next to you. And you choose what you need to say according to their development as well. An example I love to give is that you wouldn't give your child the keys to your car before they know all the instructions, they know all the rules, and everything is like safe and secure. So you give them slowly but surely in real life responsibilities and instruction, and make sure they follow the rules before they take on more responsibilities and they become more and more a leader themselves. This way you become a caring driver who leads your child wherever he needs to go, such as guiding him to an optimal bedtime, sleep to achieve his optimal well-being. Also make sure to be a really good role model so your child can learn from you with his mirror cells that we have and take his cues from you. So in summary, to get your child to listen to you, you have to make sure they are attached to you, that they have clear instructions, and that you are a leader. And this is the way of what I call eco-parenting or natural parenting. It was first coined, I think, with the continuum concept. I really like to go into anthropology and what was done in the tribal settings back in the days and bring that very good common sense knowledge into our modern daily lives as parents. And it's so caring because back then it was a democratic society. Everyone had a say, and it was even more democratic than we have now in our days. So I feel it's a great way to be parenting in this new millennia. So just remember as well that every child is different. Some take longer to understand, and it's perfectly fine. It's a journey for all of us. So stay positive, and you will see progress made every day. With these tips, you are well equipped to help your little love listen more and cooperate. Subscribe to my newsletter on amomming.com for more tools, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.